Get ready for a massive news dump that's going to blow your mind. We're diving headfirst into the stories everyone's talking about, the ones shaping our world at lightning speed. This is your unmissable update, your front row seat to the biggest trends and conversations happening right now. From unexpected passions to viral sensations and bold new ventures, we've got it all. Don't blink, because you won't want to miss a single second of this. Let's get into it. First up, we're heading into the garage with a Hollywood star who's trading the red carpet for a wrench, revealing a surprising talent that's got everyone talking. Think vintage cars, grease, and a whole lot of horsepower. You won't believe what she's been up to. Then, we're shifting gears to the world of fashion and culture, where a new collaboration is making waves, sparking comparisons, and setting social media ablaze. Is this the ultimate comeback or a clever countermove? We've got the inside scoop on the campaign that's dividing opinion and capturing imaginations. Next, we're in the director's chair with a legendary filmmaker teaming up with a rising star for a project that's pushing boundaries and venturing into uncharted territory. This isn't their usual fare, and the buzz is already deafening. Get ready for a dark new thriller that promises to keep you on the edge of your seat. And finally, we're back to the world of fashion as we dissect another major campaign that's dominating the conversation, creating a massive online buzz and drawing direct comparisons to a recent controversy. Who's winning the style wars, and what does this mean for the future of advertising? Stick around because you do not want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and let's get into it. Hollywood star's secret automotive passion. This acclaimed actress is proving she's more than just a pretty face on screen, revealing a deep-seated love for all things automotive. Sydney Sweeney, a name synonymous with captivating performances on shows like The White Lotus and Euphoria, has unveiled a surprising and hands-on passion for cars, demonstrating a talent that extends far beyond the silver screen. The 27-year-old actress has been secretly indulging her love for vintage automobiles by restoring a pale blue Ford Mustang, affectionately named Brittany. This isn't just a casual hobby. Sweeney has cultivated a significant following on TikTok with her channel, Sid's Garage, which boasts an impressive 1.9 million followers. Here, she shares her mechanical prowess, showcasing videos of herself expertly wielding tools, modifying a car's suspension, and even engaging in welding. This dedication to automotive restoration highlights a commitment to getting her hands dirty and a genuine appreciation for the intricacies of vehicle mechanics. Her foray into the automotive world has also coincided with a period of public discussion around her. Recently, former President Donald Trump publicly praised Sweeney's advertising work, specifically calling her American Eagle jeans "ad the hottest," and contrasting it with what he termed woke companies. This declaration came after Sweeney's Republican leanings were revealed amidst a storm of controversy surrounding the very same American Eagle jeans campaign. The ads, which played on the words jeans and jeans, featured slogans like "Sydney Sweeney has great jeans," which some interpreted as promoting specific beauty standards and racial ideals, drawing comparisons to propaganda. Critics pointed to clips where Sweeney discussed inherited traits, followed by the statement, "My jeans are blue," and her alteration of a billboard to change jeans to jeans. This sparked a significant social media frenzy concerning Western beauty standards and race. American Eagle, however, stood by its campaign, emphasizing that the message was always about the jeans themselves. While the advertising controversy generated significant debate, Sweeney's personal project with her Mustang, Brittany, offers a different narrative. It showcases a private passion, a dedication to craftsmanship, and a skill set that many might not associate with a Hollywood star. The contrast between her public persona and her private mechanical pursuits paints a picture of a multifaceted individual with diverse interests. The meticulous process of restoring a vintage car requires patience, technical knowledge, and a keen eye for detail, qualities that translate across many disciplines. Her engagement with her audience on TikTok through Sid's Garage demonstrates an authentic sharing of her hobby, fostering a connection with fans on a more personal level. The public reaction to Sweeney's automotive endeavors has been largely positive, with many expressing admiration for her skills and her willingness to embrace a less conventional hobby. Analysts note that this revelation adds an interesting dimension to her public image, potentially broadening her appeal beyond her acting roles. It presents her as relatable and down-to-earth, someone who can connect with a wide audience through shared interests, even if those interests are as hands-on as car restoration. But is this automotive passion just a personal project, or is it a sign of bigger things to come? Stay tuned as we explore how this star's unique talents are making waves in unexpected places, and what it means for the broader cultural landscape. Gap's viral campaign challenges the narrative. A new fashion collaboration is igniting social media, drawing direct comparisons to recent controversies and celebrating a powerful message of diversity. In the wake of the intense media firestorm surrounding Sydney Sweeney's American Eagle jeans campaign, Gap has dropped a new ad campaign featuring the international K-pop-inspired girl group KATSEYE, which has rapidly gone viral. The campaign, designed to celebrate individuality, cultural diversity, and pop innovation, features all 6 members of KATSEYE, who hail from South Korea, Switzerland, the Philippines, and the United States. The ads showcase the group in Gap's signature denim, including a reimagined long and lean jean, with one notable spot featuring the members dancing to Kelly's iconic song, Milkshake. Gap describes the campaign as reflecting the members' personal identities and their multicultural point of view, emphasizing their bold self-expression and powerful voice within global youth culture. The Milkshake ad, in particular, has sparked a massive trend on TikTok, with fans, especially Gen Z, recreating the choreography. This success comes at a crucial time, following the controversy surrounding American Eagle's campaign starring Sydney Sweeney. Critics had accused the Sweeney ads of having racial undertones and promoting eugenics due to their play on jeans and jeans, with the tagline "Sydney Sweeney has great genes." While the White House and many MAGA Republicans rallied behind Sweeney and American Eagle, citing her Republican stance and calling the ads anti-woke, social media users began drawing parallels between the two campaigns. Many highlighted the contrast. Sweeney's campaign, perceived by some as exclusionary, versus Gap's inclusive portrayal of a multi-ethnic group dancing to a song by a Black artist. Comments like "dropping this right after American Eagle mess is diabolical genius," and "American Eagle could never," flooded social media, with users praising Gap for its approach. Fashion designer Megha Rao lauded Gap's campaign on Instagram, specifically mentioning the inclusion of KATSEYE member Lara Raj, an American singer of Indian heritage. Rao shared that seeing such representation was a powerful reminder of the progress made, allowing children today to see role models that she could only dream of at 7 years old. However, the campaign hasn't been universally praised by all demographics. Some conservative online commentators have labeled Gap's ad as woke garbage, criticizing it as another example of the kind of advertising they have grown accustomed to seeing. Despite this, Gap's campaign has achieved significant traction, garnering hundreds of thousands of likes on YouTube, over 3 million on TikTok, and more than 2 million on Instagram, with the brand continuing to release new content featuring the group. This campaign represents a significant moment for both Gap and KATSEYE. For Gap, it's a strategic move that has resonated strongly with a key demographic, significantly boosting engagement rates and outperforming previous campaigns. For KATSEYE, it marks a major step in their burgeoning career, solidifying their presence in the fashion world following appearances at New York Fashion Week and in Fendi campaigns. The contrasting reception from different political and social groups underscores the ongoing cultural conversations about representation, inclusivity, and advertising ethics in today's society. While Gap's diverse campaign is making waves, is it truly overshadowing the earlier controversy, or is the conversation still very much about the initial spark? We'll delve into the deeper implications of these campaigns and what they signal for the future of brand messaging in the next segment. Ron Howard tackles dark thriller with Sydney Sweeney. Legendary director Ron Howard is venturing into uncharted territory with a new dark thriller, starring Sydney Sweeney in a role that pushes both their boundaries. Sydney Sweeney continues to expand her acting repertoire with a bold new project alongside acclaimed director Ron Howard. Their upcoming film, titled Eden, is described as a dark thriller with roots in true crime, marking a significant departure for both the rising star and the veteran filmmaker. Howard, known for his uplifting films based on real-life triumphs like Apollo 13 and A Beautiful Mind, is embracing a more cautionary and unsettling narrative with Eden. He explained in a recent interview that the screenplay attracted him because it required courageous actors willing to commit to a lower-budget, passion-driven project, a stark contrast to the studio blockbusters he has often helmed. Howard elaborated on his decision to step into darker themes, stating that Eden is a thriller that is darker and might be surprising for audiences. He acknowledged that he had to step outside my comfort zone a little bit. This shift in tone is evident in the film's narrative, which Howard described as a true crime story designed to keep viewers guessing until the very end. Unlike his previous works that often celebrated resilience, Eden aims to leave audiences unsettled and questioning what they have just witnessed. Howard's motivation for making the film stemmed from its ability to provide an immersive experience where the audience goes on a ride, grappling with swirling questions, and then reflects on it long after leaving the theater. He emphasized his desire for the film to be an experience that lingers, prompting thought and discussion. This creative direction naturally influenced the casting process. Howard sought performers who were not afraid to take risks and get a little messy. Sydney Sweeney emerged as an ideal choice, having built a career balancing mainstream success with more intense, character-driven roles. Her ability to transition between glossy blockbusters and roles demanding raw emotional depth makes her a perfect fit for a story that requires such intensity without the safety net of extensive studio polish. The ensemble cast, which includes Jude Law, Vanessa Kirby, and Ana de Armas, further underscores the film's ambition, with each actor chosen for their capacity to rise to the challenging material. Howard's decision to move into darker territory, exploring destructive aspects of human nature when survival is on the line, showcases his continued willingness to evolve as a filmmaker even after nearly 50 years in the industry. For Sweeney, Eden represents another strategic career move, demonstrating her commitment to pushing beyond expectations and proving her ability to hold her own alongside seasoned industry professionals. The film, which premiered at TIFF in 2024 and is slated for wider release in 2025, has received mixed reviews, though some critics have leaned towards praise. The project highlights Sweeney's growing range and Howard's enduring adventurous spirit in selecting and directing challenging narratives. This venture into darker themes by both director and star is certainly noteworthy, but how does it stack up against the current buzz in the fashion world? We'll explore another major fashion campaign that's capturing public attention next, and see how it compares to the ongoing conversations around style and representation. Gap's KATSEYE campaign, a direct response. Gap's latest denim campaign featuring global girl group KATSEYE is not only going viral, but is also being seen by many as a direct and strategic counter-narrative to a recent controversial campaign. Gap's Better in Denim campaign, a nostalgic nod to the early 2000s and the resurgence of low-rise denim, has become a significant online phenomenon. The 90-second spot, featuring the global girl group KATSEYE, has garnered over 23 million plays on TikTok and continues to gain momentum. The campaign highlights KATSEYE's ability to blend diverse cultural influences with pop innovation, styling the members head to toe in Gap denim, including a refreshed take on the long and lean jean. The visual identity, characterized by monochromatic backgrounds and dynamic movement, dancing, jumping, and swaying, showcases the flexibility and style of the brand's offerings. This approach pays homage to Gap's heritage in dance-focused advertising and visual storytelling. KATSEYE, which debuted on Netflix's Dream Academy in 2023, has rapidly built a global following exceeding 20 million across various social channels. Known for their viral dances and their ability to connect cultures through a K-pop lens, the group's single Touch became a TikTok anthem in June 2024, followed by their second EP, Beautiful Chaos, which charted at number 4 on the Billboard 200. The group embodies youthful diversity, style, and individuality, with its 6 members: Daniela Avanzini, Lara Raj, Manon Bannerman, Megan Skiendel, Sophia Laforteza, and Yoonki Jung, hailing from countries like the Philippines, South Korea, Switzerland, and the United States. This campaign has been incredibly successful for Gap, generating engagement rates more than 100 times higher than their usual projections for 2025, and outperforming previous efforts like Feels Like Gap. For KATSEYE, this collaboration marks a significant advancement in their fashion presence, following appearances at Coach's 2025 Spring-Summer New York Fashion Week show and Fendi's April 2025 Centennial campaign. The rollout of Gap's campaign is widely interpreted as a response to American Eagle Outfitters' recent jeans campaign featuring Sydney Sweeney. The American Eagle campaign, titled Sydney Sweeney Has Great Jeans, sparked controversy with its play on jeans and jeans, which critics accused of being oversexualized and carrying genetic innuendos. The backlash was swift, with social media users labeling it rage-bait marketing. The controversy garnered widespread media attention, from publications like the South China Morning Post to NPR, and dominated discussions on TikTok, X, and Instagram. Even the former president weighed in, praising Sweeney's ad. The core of the debate centered on the pun, the intersection of visual identity and sex appeal, and the concept of pretty privilege, tied to traditional beauty standards. Where American Eagle tread a fine line on the edge of controversy, Gap's campaign took a different path, emphasizing joy, movement, and inclusivity. The choice of Kelly's Milkshake as the soundtrack, with its lyric "Damn right, it's better than yours," is seen by many as a subtle yet pointed jab at American Eagle. In a cultural landscape marked by ongoing debates, this moment allows brands and talent to express their perspectives creatively. Gap's campaign, by showcasing its full range of denim styles and featuring a diverse group of artists, effectively communicates a message of inclusivity without explicit statements, standing in stark contrast to the perceived narrow focus of the American Eagle ads. The brand's approach is not just a marketing tactic, but a cultural statement, leveraging public opinion and creative expression to connect with different audiences. This strategic move by Gap has certainly captured attention, but how does it truly compare in impact to the initial buzz surrounding Sydney Sweeney? We'll wrap up with a quick recap of all the top stories and give you the full rundown on how to stay connected with us for all the breaking news. And that's a wrap on today's biggest stories. We saw Hollywood star Sydney Sweeney revealing her passion for car restoration, the viral success of Gap's diverse KATSEYE campaign, Ron Howard's dark new thriller with Sydney Sweeney, and a deep dive into the fashion ad wars. Don't miss out on any of the action. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to Billy Buzz, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Plus, catch us on all our social media channels for even more exclusive content. We'll see you in the next one.